when Ron was dying, and he knew he was dying, for a long time he thought God would heal him, but when he finally realized it was a sickness unto death, he told me something that he wanted me to do. And I didn't really understand it, because at the time, what he said was, people need to know that I'm the one that made the discoveries, and they need to understand the whole chain of events. And I didn't know exactly what he meant, because I thought, who would want to claim some of these things, because all he ever received was criticism. But apparently it's something that God had impressed him with, that the only way people would know that God did this was to let them know that Ron did it, and let them know the story behind it. Because, as he used to say at his meetings, he said, it's perfectly reasonable for this man to find Mount Sinai, and this man to find Noah's Ark, and this man to find Sodom and Gomorrah. And, he said, that's all possible. But he says, it's not possible for one man to find all of those things. And he knew where everything was within a period of 3 years. And that's totally impossible, absolutely impossible. Ron was just an average person, but the way he was different was he cared about people. He cared about their eternal lives. He only wanted to get people to heaven. That's all. And I know, I lived with him, and I know that's all he cared about. And so the reason he did these things was to give people a reason to believe the Bible is true, that everything in there is true. We've learned from his discoveries, we've learned that minute details that nobody would even think about are proven true to the minutest degree in the biblical account. So it's very important that people know the real story.